Every day I wake up to my life mission to make this a reality. So I decided to print out a little reminder that I can even glance at to just, visually see what needs to happen. And I actually have some good news regarding this, because if you guys are following the series, you probably already know that my AMG bar recently was a huge mistake and was just costing me too much money per month, because the payment alone was like $750, and that wasn't even too bad considering I put no money down on the car. But it has been sold. The car is gone, it's no longer in my ownership, and I no longer have to make those payments every month to that car, and I don't have to pay for the maintenance and modifications and everything else I would have had to done if I kept the car long term. With that being said, I have lowered my monthly expenses, but I need to find ways to increase my monthly income. This little guy has been helping a little bit. As I mentioned in episode 1, I have a whole nother channel where I do completely different content that I typically don't talk about on this channel. And recently I started live streaming on TikTok on my jcmotorbiz account, my other channel that I use this little reel for, the little racing sim like BMG Drive and Santa Corsa. Come on, officer, you're going too slow! I'm literally pushing the cop out of the way. That's what that Hellcat engine can do. And all the live streams on TikTok has been going pretty good so far. I've been gaining almost 200 followers every single stream and averaging like a concurrent of like 50 to 100 plus viewers, sometimes even like 200, and I peaked at like 350 at one point. For just starting out streaming, that's pretty good, and it's getting me closer to that 10K mark where I can get my videos monetized on TikTok. And if you don't know too much about money on TikTok with videos, if you get a lot of views, those videos can pay a lot. And I have had a couple of videos that got a million or almost a million on that account already, so it's looking pretty promising, because unlike this channel, my content is heavily restricted because I don't have the resources to create what I want. This guy right here, for example, I don't have the money to do that. It'll probably be like $50,000 to $70,000, and let me just remind you, that's literally more than the average salary in the United States. You're telling me I'm supposed to, at 21, have more than the average salary just in cash on standby? I might take out a loan, but I'm gonna make it happen. Enough talking. When is the action gonna happen? When can we realistically see the Hellcord with a V8? As you may already know, before the Hellcat swap, we're gonna be doing an LS3 swap because it's a lot cheaper. I can make it happen way sooner, and it's only around $30,000 for the whole build. But I don't even necessarily need $30,000 cash, because I have attempted to get a business loan for this, and when I was getting this business loan, or like trying to, I didn't get approved for it. My loan specialist kept on referring to the amount of $30,000 to be a small business loan. So if $30,000 is a small business loan, the only problem, like why I didn't even get approved, is because my personal credit is not that good, and I don't have no business credit because my business is relatively new. So all I gotta do is fix my personal credit, and my only problem with my personal credit is my credit card usage. It's a little bit high. I have like 6,000 in credit card debt. Nothing too crazy. It's not like tens and tens of thousands, but it is something that's really holding me back right now, because if I had that all paid off, give it a couple months after I fully pay off, I probably could go back to that same bank or any bank and get that $30,000 business loan, start the LS3 swap, and then after the LS3 swap, I could go crazy with the content for a good few months or so, maybe 6 to 12 plus months. I don't even know. It just depends how much money I make from that swap, because as soon as I make enough money to make this guy a reality, we're gonna take out the LS3, drop in the Hellcat engine, make the Hellcord a reality. But then we're not gonna waste the LS3 that we just built. We're also gonna take the LS3 and drop it in another build. And I'm working on it every day, trying to find new ways to expand my sources of income and just make some more bread. It has been like a week since I started the Hellcord. Let's see if she fires up. Oh, I have some more good news about the Hellcord. In terms of progression of making it a reality, my jcmotorbiz TikTok just reached 10,000 followers, and that means I can monetize it. Now if I make videos over a minute long on that TikTok, those videos can bring in some money that I could use for the Hellcord. On top of that, my jcmotorbiz YouTube has also been performing a little bit better. So it seems like jcmotorbiz is gonna play a big part of making the Hellcord a reality, or at least like it has good potential to, because the YouTube's doing a little bit better, the TikTok is doing better, now it's getting monetized. I just want you to know, we're getting closer to the V8 Honda Accord. But in the meantime, if you missed the last episode, it's on screen right now.